using blocks to elevate my hips. So if you're like me, so I'm just going to show you without the blocks. If I'm sitting cross-legged without the blocks, my knees are much higher than my hips. I just have tight hips as my anatomical thing. So if you do have tight hips like me, you can place the blocks underneath the hips and you can see instantly it just elevates the hips and the knees can go a bit lower. Now I'm covered in cat hair. So just come into a comfortable cross-legged position. If sitting cross-legged is not too comfortable for you, then you can always sit in a Japanese kneel, just sitting on your knees. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, lower your gaze and close your eyes. Another deep inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Exhale. Another deep inhale. Just sigh it out. Exhale. Just take this time with your eyes closed to arrive here on the mat. The next hour is your practice. It's personal. So let go of any judgment, any criticism. Just stay with your breath, stay with your body. Be kind to yourself. This year, I have started one of my classes with talking about the Saturn and Pluto in conjunction. And this is the first time in January when Saturn and Pluto came together, came very close in 40 years. So the last time it came together was in 1982, which is the year I was born actually. And when it comes together, it means a bit of a revolution. It means a lot of energy. It means a lot of things are going to be happening. And when I was talking in January about it, and I was saying it's going to be a revolution, things are going to happen, things are going to be destroyed at some point, I had no idea what I was talking about, because here we are in lockdown and it's happening, and it's a lot bigger than I ever expected. I thought it would be a revolution on the personal side, career development, that sort of thing. And here we are all together in this lockdown. So I am very grateful that we can come together like this on Zoom on Saturday mornings and just practice together, share this energy and be together. So place your hands in a prayer in front of your heart and just set an intention for this class. So maybe you would like to dedicate this practice to a person or people or the earth itself or community, or maybe you would just like to stay with your breath, just whatever it is, just the first thing that comes into your mind. So just dedicate your practice to that. Take one more deep inhale. And as you exhale, slowly open your eyes by looking down at first. Release your hands. You can release your hands on the knees. We'll start today with Kapalabhati, the breath of fire. And I've got my cat scratching the bed for some reason. Okay, so we've tried it before. It's basically concentrating on the exhales. So all you do is push the exhales out and inhales become automatic. So you can have a go. You can place the hand on the tummy because it just reminds you to push the tummy in. So let's just have 3 goes. So really just concentrating on the exhale. We'll go quite fast. It's very nourishing breath. It's very awakening as well. So it's in a way like a shot of espresso in the morning. So take a deep inhale and we go for the first round of 15. We'll do 3 rounds of 15, so 3 coffees. Take a deep inhale and begin pumping. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Round number 2. Take a deep inhale. Hand on the tummy or hand on the knees, begin pumping. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Feel free to close your eyes when you're doing this breath as well. Just be more observant in your body. All right, round number 3. Take a deep inhale and begin pumping. a deep inhale. Exhale, well done. Remove any blocks that you might have had underneath your hips and come over into a child pose. Extend your hands forward, release the forehead down onto the mat. The toes can be touching, hips to the heels, and just surrender your forehead down, child pose. Remember that this is always there for you. My classes, especially the 9 AM one, is quite a young class, it's a very active class, so do be kind to yourself. Do feel free to sit out of Vinyasa and just rest in child pose. Another deep inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, lift your hands onto your fingertips, so creating rosettes with your hands, lifting the elbows off the mat. And if you've got nails in the way, for example, then grab blocks of books and place your hands onto the blocks of books. It just elevates the arms and you can really feel what's happening in the shoulders, where the shoulders have gone in the body. Inhaling, exhaling. So now bring your attention to your armpits and start sending the armpits down towards the mat. So it's invisible, it's just in your body, but you can really feel the rounding. Really beautiful sensations in the back. Inhaling, exhaling. One more inhale. And as you exhale, release the hands, release the blocks if you use the blocks. Release the hands down. Inhale, lift up into a neutral tabletop. A few cat-cows here, very important. Inhale, open the heart, open the chest, lift the head up, drop the back, lift the tailbone. And as you exhale, start from the head. So send the head down, dome the shoulders, dome the back, push the hips forward. And now for your hands, push the ground away. Inhale, start for the hips. So lifting the hips up, dropping the back, lifting the shoulders, lifting the head, look up. Bitilasana. Exhale, Madhyasana. Inhale, Bitilasana. Open the heart. Exhale, Madhyasana. Inhale, Bitilasana. Exhale, Madhyasana. Then place your right hand underneath the face, but a couple of inches forward. Inhale, send the left hand high into the sky, look up. Exhale, thread it through and lie down on your left shoulder. So really glue the left shoulder, glue the left palm to the ground. Extend your right hand forward for stability. Again, just observe what's happening in the shoulders and your upper back. How does that feel? Inhale. Send the right hand high into the sky. Breathing here, start opening the shoulders up, really peeling the shoulders up, looking up into the sky. Inhaling, exhaling. Maybe start lifting the right toes off the mats, extending the right leg. Maybe the toes are hovering, or maybe you lift them up into the sky, bend the knee, and send the right hand to maybe grab the right foot. This is very tumbly here, so extra bonus points for any tumbles. I think I just seen one, amazing. It's just taking that adventure, taking that leap. It's very wobbly here. Find the pelvic floor. And if you just hovering the toes off the mat, that's amazing too. That's very, very good. So wherever you are, one more breath here. Find your pelvic floor, squeeze. And as you exhale, release the right knee, release the right hand by your face. Inhale, push through the right hand, send the left hand high into the sky. And as you exhale, release it down. Place the left hand underneath the face, a couple of inches forward. Inhale, right hand goes high into the sky. Exhale, thread it through, lie down on your right shoulder, push into the right palm. Extend the left hand forward, just observe how the back feels, how the shoulders feel. Inhale, send the left hand high into the sky. Let's start peeling the shoulders up, looking up into the sky. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, and maybe start extending the left leg behind you. So maybe hovering the toes above the mat, or maybe bending the left knee, sending the left hand towards the left foot,
grabbing the ankle, grabbing the foot, whatever you can get. Start sending the knee a little bit higher into the sky, but really push into the right palm, push into the right shoulder, gluing them to the mat. Find your pelvic floor, and wherever you are, just one more inhale, make it long. Inhale, and as you exhale, release the left knee down onto the mat. Release the left hand by the face. Inhale, push with the left hand, send the right hand high into the sky, look up. And as you exhale, release. Tuck the toes under, walk the hands just a little bit further forward in front of you. Tuck the toes under, send the hips high into the sky for our first downward facing dog. So awaken that dog. Walk the walk, so bend the knees one by one, just awakening the body. Inhaling, exhaling. Then spread the feet as wide as the mat and swing the hips from side to side. Inhaling, exhaling. If you can't see, my cat is just biting my leg. You might have to get evicted from here. Then place the feet hip width distance apart. Bend the right knee, swing the right knee to the left. So we're stretching the left side of the body. And then come back in the center. Inhale, and bend the left knee, swing the left knee to the right. Stretching the right side of the body. And come back in the center. Now find the stillness here. Micro bend the knees, send the hips high into the sky. And again, engage your armpits and imagine that you're sending the armpits towards your knees. Inhaling, exhaling. 2 more here. Inhaling, exhaling. 1 more breath here. Keep sending the hips high, high, high into the sky. And on the next exhale, bend the knees and start walking towards the front of the mat. 100 little steps towards the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift when you get there. Exhale, fold forward. Interlock the hands behind your back and send the hands high into the sky and aim to send them back behind you. Feel free to micro bend the knees here. Just find that tummy and the thighs connection. Inhaling. Exhaling, keep sending the hands over the head behind you. Inhaling, exhaling, inhale. And as you exhale, release the hands down. Micro bend the knees, inhale, circle the hands high into the sky, look up. Look towards your thumbs, maybe small back bend. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, straighten the back, straighten the legs. Keep looking down though, don't lift the head up too much. Exhale, release the hands down, bend the knees, step the right foot back, meet it with the left foot. Really turn the shoulders in high plank. Inhale, and as you exhale, knees, chest, chin down onto the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, baby cobra, but looking over the right shoulder. Exhale, release. Inhale, baby cobra, looking over the left shoulder. Exhale, release. Now again, inhale, looking over the right shoulder in baby cobra, but sending the left shoulder down, so really twisting here. Inhale, exhale, release. 1 more. Looking over the left side and send the right shoulder down. Inhaling, exhale, release. Push for the hands, child pose at first. Hips to the heels and then tuck the toes under, send the hips high into the sky. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Keep sending the hips high, high, high into the sky. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend the knees, look between the hands, step, hop or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle the hands high into the sky, look up. Maybe small back bend. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, release hands down. Step, hop or jump to the back of the mat. If you're jumping, jump on the soft elbows. So bend the elbows if you're jumping. Inhale, up dog. So lift the hips and the knees off the mat.
But options here is just going into Bhujangasana, baby cobra. And as you exhale, send the hips high into the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. And as you exhale, bend the knees. Look between the hands. Find that tummy and the thighs connection. And then step, hop, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle the hands high into the sky. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release hands down. Step, hop, or jump to the back of the mat. Bend the elbows if you're jumping. Inhale, baby cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend the knees, come into the balls of the feet. Look between the hands. Step, hop, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Keeping the knees bent, Utkatasana, chair pose. Lift the hands high into the sky. Check that you can see your toes underneath the knees. Inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release hands down. Step, hop, or jump to the back of the mat. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot goes high into the sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, right foot high into the sky. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Root the left foot. Walk the right foot slightly to the right. Virabhadrasana 1, warrior 1. You are there. Inhale. And as you exhale, frame the right foot. Step it back. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot goes high into the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, left foot high into the sky. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Root the right foot 45 degrees. Walk the left foot slightly to the left to square the hips. Inhale, warrior 1. Inhaling. And as you exhale, frame the left foot, step it back, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. And as you exhale, come into the balls of the feet, bend the knees, tummy and the thighs connection. Step, hop, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Bending the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just one more breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, Adho Uttanasana. Exhale, release hands down, step, hop, or jump to the back of the mat. Inhale, up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot high into the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. See if you can kiss that knee. Inhale, right foot high into the sky. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Root the left foot, warrior 1. Inhale. And as you exhale, frame the right foot, step it back, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot goes high into the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. See if you can kiss that knee. Inhale, left foot high into the sky. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Root the right foot. Inhale, warrior 1. Look up into the sky. And as you exhale, frame the left foot. Step it back. Flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come into the balls of the feet. Bend the knees, step, hop, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Utkatasana, bend the knees, send the hands high into the sky. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Send your hands back behind you and interlace the hands. And really open the shoulders here. Pinch the shoulder blades together. And go forward, so halfway down. As if you're hovering above the chair. If you wish to take it further, lift onto the balls of the feet. So there should be an interesting balance between your hands and the back, balancing you on your toes. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Last breath, make it long. And as you exhale, untangle the hands, release the hands down onto the mat, and either come into Malasana, so in the Malasana squat, or play with your Bakasana. So whatever is in your practice, whatever you're working on now. So if you're coming into Bakasana in the crow pose, so placing the hands down, quite wide, sort of shoulder width apart, and really whole palm is down onto the mat, and you can dig your fingertips in. Then bend the knees and aim for the knees to go in towards the armpits, and then bend the elbows and start lifting. So maybe you lift one foot, maybe you lift both feet up. And if you're a bit scared that you're going to go face down, feel free to put the cushions there, put the pillows there. But really all you need to do if you feel like you're falling is tuck the chin in. So that's all you need to do. And really from here you can transition. If you do have a tripod headstand, so you can transition from here, tucking the chin in, releasing the crown of the head. Make sure it's a crown of the head. Then you go upside down, which is a lot of fun, and then send the legs high into the sky. So this is your tripod. Be very careful that you are on the crown of the head. So if you're in Bakasana or in Malasana or in the headstand, whichever way, come back into plank and then lower down through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, right foot goes high into the sky. Bend the knee and really open the hip up. So the right foot is really going back behind you. Inhaling, exhaling. And then square the hips again, keeping that right knee bent. 5 hip rotates, so 5 big circles with the right knee. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now switch the direction and go the other way 5 times. If this is too much, do it from the tabletop, so release the left knee down. Otherwise, you're probably on the circle number 3, 4, 5. And then rotate the ankle in the air. Now open the hip up again. Send the right knee high into the sky. Start sending the right foot back behind you till it reaches the ground. Then lower the hips down a little bit and then lift up into Karasana, your wild thing. Unleash that wild thing. Keep pushing for the hips. Pushing for the hips. If you've got a full wheel here, feel free to go into your full wheel. One more breath wherever you are. And as you exhale, gently release the right hand down, but keep sending the right foot high into the sky. 3-legged dog. From here, either normal vinyasa or 3-legged vinyasa. So 3-legged vinyasa, ripple forward to high plank, lower down, up dog, release that foot. Up dog. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot goes high into the sky. Bend the left knee, open the hip up. Keep sending the left foot back behind you, back behind you. Open the hip up. Inhale, and as you exhale, square the hips, and 5 big hip rotates with the left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Massaging that hip joint. Switch the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rotate the ankle in the air. Just a few times in both directions. Then inhale, send the left knee high into the sky. Start sending the left foot back behind you, till it reaches the ground. Lower the hips down and then lift up into the wild thing, Karasana. Keep pushing for the hips. Inhaling,
exhaling. Inhaling, keep pushing for the hips. Exhaling, one more breath. Then slowly releasing the left hand down. Keep sending the left foot high into the sky. And then from here, ripple forward, three-legged vinyasa. Lower down, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, right foot goes high into the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, right foot goes high into the sky. Right knee to the right armpit. Right elbow, whatever you can reach. Inhale, right foot high into the sky. Exhale, twist to the left. So right knee to the left. And then extend the right leg forward, lifting the left hand up. So we're coming into side plank. So the right foot is either down on the mat or lifted up, just to make it more fun. Inhale. And as you exhale, release the left hand down. Send the right foot high into the sky. And then step it forward between your hands. Coming into Crescent Lunge. So hover above your right hip. Open the palms to the ground. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Staying on your left toes. Inhale, send the hands high into the sky, Crescent Lunge. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, open the palms up to the right. Take a breath there, massaging internal organs, so good for us. And then send the right hand to the left thigh. Left hand goes high into the sky. So it's kind of like a reverse warrior, but in Crescent Lunge. I love that sensation. Inhale. And as you exhale, circle the hands, frame the right foot, step it back, flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot goes high into the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, left foot high into the sky. Left knee to the left elbow, left armpit. Inhale, left foot high into the sky. Left knee to the right armpit. And then extend the leg. So you're coming onto the sole of the right foot, extending the leg. So maybe it's in the air, or maybe you release it down to the mat, whatever feels good. And then right hand high into the sky, your side plank. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath here, and then gently, slowly releasing the right hand down. Send the left foot high into the sky. Step it forward between the hands. Inhale, Crescent Lunge. Look up into the sky. Staying on your right toes. And as you exhale, open up to the left. Breathing here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. And at some point, sending the left hand towards the right thigh. Sending the right arm over. Reverse warrior, but in the Crescent Lunge. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more breath here. And then circle the hands, frame the left foot, step it back, flow through your vinyasa, or skip the vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Keep sending the hips high into the sky. Inhaling. Exhaling. And as you exhale, drop the knees down onto the mat. Drop the elbows onto the mat. A little bit closer than the shoulders if you can. The elbows a bit closer than the shoulders. Hands flat onto the mat, thumbs touching. And really just go another cat-cow here. So inhale, open the heart. Exhale, dome the back. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, dome the back. Tuck the toes under, keeping that shoulder blades, the back domed. Send the hips high into the sky, coming into Dolphin. So walk the feet as close as you can. Send the hips high into the sky. If you've got your Pincha Mayurasana, feel free to go into it now. Or just stay here. Maybe you would like to lift right leg up. Breathing here. Maybe you'd like to do little jumps. Just see where you are. Wherever you are, just one more long breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, split the knees. Child pose, you deserve it. Extend your hands forward, forehead down on the mat. 3 breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more breath. And as you exhale, tuck the toes under, send the hips high into the sky. Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right foot goes high into the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, right foot high into the sky. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Inhale, Crescent Lunge. Exhale, hands in the prayer. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate to the right. Hands in the prayer, really opening the chest up. Again, massaging our internal organs. Inhaling. Exhaling. The left leg is strong, straight and strong. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Just one more breath. And as you exhale, send the hands high into the sky. And then open up, Warrior Two. So now the heels are in one line, the arms are parallel to the ground, right knee bent to 90 degrees. 3 breaths here. Don't let that knee collapse to the side, so the knee is above the ankle. Inhaling, exhaling, last breath here. Inhale, exhale. Next inhale, lengthen the right arm forward, flip the palm, send it high into the sky. Inhaling, exhaling. So there are options here in Reverse Warrior. So maybe you stay here, maybe you send the left hand around to grab the right thigh. Maybe you find the bind between the hands here, and this is where the belt comes in. So this is something to try with the belt. So keeping it in the right hand, in the top hand, sending the belt behind, maybe reaching for the belt, finding that bind. And if you've got the bind and you wish to take it further, maybe lifting the right heel up, looking up into the sky in your modified, whichever version of Reverse Warrior. Inhaling, exhaling. And just for fun, if you lifted the right heel, see what happens if you lift the left heel up as well. Just find that balance here. Have fun, have an adventure. Inhaling, exhaling. Just one more breath. And then releasing the heels down, untangling the hands, finding Warrior Two, straighten the right knee. Inhale, lengthen the right palm, and then send it down, Utthita Trikonasana. Really stack the left shoulder above the right shoulder. Inhaling, exhaling, look up to your left thumb. Really open the chest, open the rib cage. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath here. And as you exhale, bend the right knee, release the right hand down. If releasing the right hand down is way too much, find that block, use the block underneath the right hand. Another option is right elbow on the right knee, and then send the left hand high into the sky, and then send it over. Send the left hand over. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, really open the rib cage. Exhaling. So now, try that bind again. So keeping that belt in the top hand, unless you've got the bind without the belt, you can go there straight. Or sending left hand behind the back, dipping the right shoulder under, and maybe you grab that belt. You find that bind. For the purposes of Bird of Paradise, let's all maybe have that belt, because coming into Bird of Paradise, that's going to help a little. Inhale, exhale. One more breath, really open the rib cage up. And if you can, in one motion, or 2 or 3, step the left foot forward. Coming, squatting at the front, keeping that bind, keeping that bind. So now bring your whole weight onto the left foot. Come onto the balls, onto the toes of the right leg. You keeping that belt in your hands. Start lifting up. Very tricky here. If it's way, way, way too much, come to the wall. Use the wall. We're at home, so you can use that wall. And then once you've straightened up, only once you've straightened up, try to straighten the right leg up. If you can, if it feels good. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. One more breath. And as you exhale, lightly step the right foot back. Lower down, step the left foot back. Untangle the hands, release that belt if you use the belt. Place the right hand next to the inside of the right foot, or maybe just a little bit forward if you can. And then step the right foot back into side plank, so stepping it back. Gracefully or not so gracefully, stepping into side plank. Inhaling, exhaling. Maybe here you would like to lift the left leg up as well. Breathing here, don't let the hips collapse. If this is all way too much, release the right knee down, step the left foot forward. There are modifications for side plank. It's a lot on the wrists. Inhaling, exhaling. On the next exhale, slowly with control, releasing yourself back into the plank and flow through your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well done. Inhale, left foot goes high into the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, left foot high into the sky. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. Inhale, crescent lunge picks you up. I try not to fall. Exhale, hands in the prayer. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate to the left. So again, massaging their internal organs. The right leg is straight and strong. Keep pushing for those toes. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath. And on the next inhale, lift the hands high into the sky and then open up into warrior two. So now the heels are in one line, arms parallel to the ground. 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhale for 3. And as you exhale, send the left hand forward, flip the palm, send it high into the sky, reverse warrior. Maybe you wrap the right arm, reach for the left thigh. Maybe you do what you did on the other side, so you can use the belt in the top hand. Maybe you find that bind behind the back. Maybe the fingertips just meet and you've got that bind anyway. And then lift the left heel up, looking up into the sky. Inhaling, exhaling. If you've done all of this, just play with what it will be like to lift the right heel up as well. Bit wobbly here. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath wherever you are. And as you exhale, release the heels down, untangle the hands, warrior two. And then straighten the left knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, send the left hand down, Utthita Trikonasana. Look up towards your right thumb. Make sure that you stack right shoulder above the left shoulder. Open the rib cage. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend the left knee, send the left hand down, or variations we did on the other side. So maybe it's the left elbow that comes onto the left knee. Send the right hand high into the sky. And then send it over. So wherever you are, maybe you're on the block, just be kind to yourself. Listen to your body and use the props. Inhaling. Exhaling. And maybe you find the bind here as well. Let's do it again with the belt, because we'll go into that bird of paradise and it will just help. So belt in the right hand, and then dip the left shoulder down. Find the belt.
Once you've got the bind with the belt, open the heart, open the chest, look up into the sky. If you don't need the belt, don't worry, just grab your hands. Open the heart, open the chest, take a breath here. Exhale. And then at some point, gracefully or not so, step the right foot forward. Coming into a squat at first, and then placing the whole weight into the right leg, coming onto the ball of the left foot, start lifting up, lifting up. Find your pelvic floor, that will give you stability, and observe, because one side will be easier than the other, or the other way will be harder than the other. So only when you straightened up, and if you're just standing with bent knee, that's absolutely fine, just stay there. This is a pretty intense place to be in. Or if you want to take it further, start straightening the left leg. Inhaling, exhaling, inhale, and as you exhale, release the left foot down, step the right foot back, release the hands, release that belt, place the left hand inside the left foot, or a little bit further forward, a couple of inches forward, and then find the stability in the left hand and the right foot, step the left foot back, coming into Vasisthasana, side plank. Send the right hand high into the sky. And maybe if you can, lift the right leg up. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling for 2, exhaling. Inhaling for 3, and then slowly with control, release the right leg, release the right hand down. Lower down for your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Release both knees down to the mat. Elbows onto the mat, underneath the shoulders. Thumbs touching. Elbows are quite close in. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, dome the back. Inhale, open the heart. Send your chest forward. Exhale, dome the back, dome the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. And here is your dolphin. Walk the legs as close as you can. Send the hips high into the sky. Keep the head off the mat. And if you raise the right leg the other time, raise the left leg here. 3 breaths. You've got this. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Just one more breath. Make it long. And as you exhale, bend the knees. Split the knees, hips to the heels, forehead down, child pose, enjoy. 3 breaths here to reset. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath. And as you exhale, tuck the toes under, send the hips high into the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, come into the balls of the feet. And as you exhale, find the tummy and the thighs connection. Step, hop, or jump to the front of the mat. Halfway lift when you get there. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, circle the hands high into the sky. Exhale, hands in a prayer in front of the heart. Grab hold of that belt again. So placing the whole weight into the left foot. Bend the right knee, and if you don't have a belt by any reason, you can just hold your right knee in your hands. But if you've got that belt, hook the belt between the ball of the foot and the heel, then grab the belt into both hands at first, and just start straightening the leg up, holding the belt. Inhaling, exhaling. Find the pelvic floor. And it might be so that you are so mobile that you don't need the belt. If you don't need the belt, just grabbing the toes and extending the leg. So that's an option here. Inhaling, exhaling. So wherever you are, grabbing the belt, or if you're holding your toes, left hand on the hip, and then start opening the right leg to the side. If you can, looking towards the left, just finding a balance there. Find your pelvic floor, it will give you stability. Maybe extending the left hand to the side as well. Finding that counterbalance
between the right leg and the left hand. Pretty fun place to be in, isn't it? Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here. Start moving back to the center. Now switch the hands. Left hand grabs the belt. Now right hand on the hip. And here we're not going to go too far. It's just till that moment you feel that sweet sensation in your right hip. And just go a little bit to the left. Just a little bit. You should feel it quite soon. So it's pretty invisible, but you know it in your body. You feel it in your body. We hardly ever stretch this way. So it's very, very good for us. Just one more breath here. Then coming back to the center, both hands on the belt. Just lift the leg up as high as you can. Maybe fold over, seeing how low you can go. And then gently bend the knee. Release the foot down. Shake the legs out. So we're going to do the other side. And it will be either much easier or much harder for you. You will find out. So placing the weight into the right leg. So for me, the right leg is stronger because I'm a righty. So hooking the belt over the left foot. And again, if you don't need a belt, do 2 index fingers of the left hand and just extend the leg forward wherever you are. So I'm going to do the belt, extend the leg forward. Holding the belt with both hands just for now. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Then grabbing the belt into the left hand, right hand on the hip, and start opening up to the left. Maybe extending the right hand, finding that balance between the left leg and the right hand. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath here. Then coming back to the center, slowly, with control. Find your pelvic floor. Switch the hands. So the belt into the right hand, left hand on the hip. Woo. Try not to fall here as well. And then moving the left leg towards the right, just a little bit, just till you find that sweet spot. Just a little bit. Yes. Very good. Couple of breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. One more breath. Then coming back into the center. Belt in both hands. And then see if you can fold forward. Fold over it. One more breath and gently release the left leg down. Shake the legs. Very good. Release the belt down on the mat, not too far off, we'll need it again. Inhale, both hands high into the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release hands down, step, hop, or jump to the back of the mat. Lower down for your vinyasa. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, ripple forward to high plank. And slowly with control, on the count of 5, lower yourself all the way down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower yourself all the way down. Release the hands onto the ground, palms facing down by your hips. And as you inhale, lift the chest up, lift the legs up. Shalabhasana, your flying locust. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. One more breath. And as you exhale, release. Lie down on one of your cheeks and swing the hips from side to side, just releasing the hips. Now bend the right knee, grab the right knee with the right hand, extend your left hand forward. Inhale, lift everything up. Lift the right knee, lift the left leg, lift the left hand. Flying here. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. One more breath. Exhale, release. Swing the hips from side to side. Lie down on your opposite cheek. Now send the left hand to the left foot. Extend the right hand forward. Inhale, lift everything up. flying Shalabhasana, flying locust. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, keep kicking up. Exhaling, one more breath. Keep flying. Exhale, release. Swaying the hips from side to side. And then send both hands back behind you. Bend the knees and grab hold of your ankles or the tops of your feet. So if you can grab hold of your ankles, then flex the toes, because that's going to actually help you lift up. If you're just grabbing the tops of the feet, just keep them as they are pointed. Either way, on the next inhale, kick for the feet, lift up. But don't let the shoulders collapse. So the shoulders are still pointing forward. Your full will, just upside down. Inhaling, exhaling, Dhanurasana. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath. And as you exhale, release the feet, release the head down, swing the hips from side to side. Then place the hands by the shoulders, tuck the toes under, send the hips high into the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. One breath here. And as you exhale, walk the feet about halfway through the mat, cross the feet over, sit yourself down. Place the legs together, micro bend in the knees, toes pointing up. Inhale, hands high into the sky. Exhale, fold forward. So here is another option to use that belt. So feel free to hook the belt over and fold forward here. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath. Inhaling, exhaling. One more. And as you exhale, release. Bend the knees. And then slowly, with control, lower yourself all the way down onto the mat. Place the heels quite close to the hips, so you can tickle them with your fingertips. Inhale, start lifting the tailbone up. So just the pelvis, lifting the pelvis up. So just observe how the whole of the back is down onto the mat. And then start lifting the hips up, 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 up. And then maybe interlocking the hands underneath your back. So that's pushing you onto your shoulder blades. Check over your rib cage that you can still see your hips. If not, just keep pushing them higher, 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 as much as you can. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. And on the next exhale, untangle the hands and lift the heels up. So you're on the balls of your feet. And then slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, releasing the whole of the back down. Hug the knees into the chest and rock from side to side. And now, release the left foot down onto the mat. The right knee still hugged into the chest. Grab that belt. If you've got the block, keep the block next to your right hip. That will just stop your right hip rolling out too much. Grab that belt, hooking it over the right foot. Inhale, send the right foot high into the sky and start folding it forward towards you, just leaning it forward. Just working with your body so you know your body best, and just listen to what feels good. Inhaling, exhaling. Just pulling that right foot towards your face. So maybe if you'd like to make it deeper, extend the left leg down onto the mat. It's almost split here. So keep sending the right leg towards the face. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. So just as we did standing, place the right hand, the belt into the right hand, left hand on the left hip, so keep it down, and then start opening the right leg to the right. So you see that block is going to help me, it'll protect my hip. But if you don't have a block, just aim to release your arm onto the elbow and stop it there, so you're not opening way too much. Inhale, exhale. It's a little bit easier lying down, isn't it? Inhaling,
Exhaling, just one more breath. And as you exhale, lifting the right leg back up, switching the hands. So right hand just rest down on the ground and start sending the right foot to the left, just slightly to the left, gently, just till you've hit that delicious sweet spot, that little dessert. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath. Then bringing it back to the center, belt in both hands. Just see if you can bring that right foot a little bit closer to the face again. Just pulling it down. One more breath. And then slowly, gently hug the knee into the chest. Hug both knees into the chest. And then release the right foot down onto the mat. Hook the belt over the left foot. If you use the block next to the right hip, switch the places, place it next to the left hip. So belt in both hands. Inhale, keep sending the left foot towards the face. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath, maybe extending the right leg down, finding your splits here. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath. And then belt into the left hand, right hand on the right hip, and then start opening to the sides. I'm going to hit the wall there, but you go as far as you feel comfortable. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath, make it long, really enjoy it here. And as you exhale, bringing it back to the center, switching the hands, so belt into the right hand, left hand down on the ground, start moving it to the right. So left foot is moving to the right just a little bit, till again you hit that sweet spot. Really beautiful sensation, but not too much. Inhaling, exhaling. One more breath, then bring it back into the center and see how much closer you could still bring that left foot to the face. One more breath here. And as you exhale, bend both knees into the chest, hug the knees. Then grab your either thighs or your outer edges of the feet and rock from side to side in your happy baby. And if you wish to have just that last little hamstring stretch, then grab your two big toes with your index fingers and extend both legs, or maybe one by one, straighten the legs. Enjoy that sensation. Now we're all stretched out. We've worked so hard. Inhale. And as you exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Become a small ball. Lift the forehead to the knees. Really tense the whole body up. Crunch the face. Strong, strong body. One more breath here. And as you exhale, Shavasana. Extend the legs. Extend the arms by your sides. And float here. Let your worries, your thoughts, your plans just wash away around you. And if they come into your mind and want more attention, just tell them gently that you'll think them later. What helps me sometimes is to think of a bookshelf, and all those thoughts are books. So really, if you open that book that comes flying towards you, for example, with your plans, then you can really delve into that book. But if into your mind, you just place it on a shelf and think, I'll read you later, because right now I am breathing. I'm just finding that nothingness. I worked so hard and I'm staying with my breath, staying with my body, feeling those delicious sensations in the body. So nicely fatigued, but so awake, so energized, so balanced. Breathing here. And again, feel free to stay here for a very long time, for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. Or I know some people that just go to sleep straight there. Why not? Because you're at home, you've got that freedom to choose what you do next. You don't need to roll up that mat and go home. So feel free to stay there longer, just close your laptop and float. If you're coming with me, then start to deepen that breath. Inhale, sigh it out. Then swing your head from side to side, from left to right. Wriggle your toes, wriggle your fingers. Send your arms overhead behind you and have a nice big stretch. Inhale, stretch, 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 stretch. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. And then make yourself up. So either rolling onto the right side, rolling onto the left side, or start rock and rolling up and down, just giving yourself that one last bit of a massage. And sit yourself up in a comfortable cross-legged position, keeping your eyes closed. Hands in a prayer in front of the heart. Taking a deep inhale together. Let's exhale, sigh it out together. Live light, travel light, spread the light, be the light. Lift your hands to your eyebrows, to your Ajna chakra, your place of wisdom and intuition. I am honored to be your teacher today. Keep practicing and all is coming. Jai Namaste. Bow down.